Hey everybody, it's Wednesday the 14th. Yeah, I've had a long day again from physical therapy and I'm really tired, but today I get to go to the library for the writers group meeting, and I forgot to talk about it last week because I was a little bit anxious. Like, my anxiety has always kind of gotten the better of me for stuff like that, but I finally went and now I'm going again. So it wasn't that bad. There's just a few of us and we're supposed to be bringing something to have others read or read aloud, and I just, that's not happening today because it's been a week for me. So yesterday was kind of a bad day for me. I was really anxious and kind of depressed, to be honest, and it just, my therapist that I've seen for almost 2 years, she's leaving at the end of the year. Like, she's cutting down her own hours so she can move to be with her mom, which I understand that. So I was like, oh man, I really like my therapist, and to have to like try to find another one in a month, and especially anyone that might have any experience with autism and the significant kind of stressors that we deal with, then that would be good, but I'm not sure how that's going to work. So I'm going to the library today to work on more stuff. More stuff is what I'm doing. And yeah. Oh, guess what? I'm finally taking Dawn's package to the mail for the giveaway. So yeah. It's taking me this long because, you know, it's NaNoWriMo and I can't do anything. My executive dysfunction is really high right now to the point where if I even try to sit down to write, I can only get maybe like a few hundred words out. It's pretty bad. So this NaNoWriMo is not going very well. Just now getting Dawn's package to the mail because I suck. But hopefully it'll get there in just a couple days and she'll be able to enjoy it during NaNoWriMo. Look at that light flare, woo! So yeah, that's what I'm doing. Going to the library, gonna enjoy the writers meeting hopefully, and try not to get too anxious. And yeah, I'll try to get something done. I'm not gonna be getting writing done. I'm just gonna be doing like notes and world building and stuff for my third whip, the Warden whip, that I've been doing all those like how I plan my book videos because I'm still working on that. As much as I've gotten like the plot mostly figured out, I'm still kind of world building, and I came up with some interesting ideas that I want to explore a little more, maybe do a little bit of research. It's all I can do is just to exist and go do the stuff I'm supposed to do and try to have fun at the library and try to get some writing done for NaNoWriMo. I don't know why we do NaNoWriMo in November. November is a busy ass month. And it just seems like it gets busier. I don't know why. And I still gotta go to the post office. I can't forget that. All right, I gotta go do that first before I go to the library. All right. Bye. Hello. So, NaNoWriMo's over. And I have done nothing. Okay, so I haven't done nothing. I wrote some words and then I spent the rest of the month planning a new story. So, I consider that progress, just not in the word count aspect, okay? But I did quite a lot of work. So I don't have too much to wrap up. I'll show you guys my final word count and some of the stuff I worked on. And I'm going to open up some book mail because I got a couple books that I figured I would share with you guys. So yeah. Okay, so NaNoWriMo 2018. My total word count ended up being 5,057 words. New words that I wrote for one of my stories. Maybe across two of them. And then I spent the rest of the time working on my new story. And I mean, I did quite a lot of paperwork for this. I ended up doing, on top of like the character arcs and plot overall, I ended up doing some more world building, specifically the world building elements that are important to this current book. Because while I'd had them kind of figured out, they were a little vague. So I redid a lot of my world building for like the fairy world that I have, how it's structured, that kind of stuff. And I reworked some of the other elements because when I finalized the details of this book, that kind of made me look towards the future and what was happening for some of the secondary characters that I introduced. Because it seems to me that my current habit is to introduce characters in one book and then have them go do their own story in a new book. That's just kind of how massive this world that I'm writing in is you can kind of just bounce around between groups of people and characters because why? I just wanted to make things difficult for myself. That's it, that's all. Just but yes, so if I wanted to count like a word count of this stuff, I probably would have gotten pretty close. So I actually consider having done a lot of progress because reworking world building notes and character notes and kind of really nailing down elements that are going to be important in this book and future books, I consider that having made a lot of progress. So yes, I did a lot of stuff, just didn't end up writing. So failed NaNoWriMo just because, yeah, I at least got something done. It was hard getting this done, I will tell you that though, because I didn't really have the motivation to write. That's kind of why I stopped writing and focused on world building, because it's generally easier for me to do notes than actual writing. So while I do consider this progress, I'm hoping to actually get something done in December. Knowing me right now, probably not. I've kind of been in a funk, so I consider having done anything for NaNoWriMo productive because I really wasn't doing anything. I was reading every now and then, but December's not looking good so far. I don't know if I'm just in a depressive episode or what, but it's fun. So I will probably still be working on the 3 books that I have been working on. The one that I just planned and my 2 other whips that I'm revising. So I think I'm probably gonna do that. So okay, on to some book mail. So the first thing I wanna open up isn't really book mail so much as they're like planner stickers and stuff. So this is from Timi, and I'll leave a link to her channel down below because she was doing a giveaway on her channel and she was very kind. So she sent some nice planner stickers that I love. I love the mint and the pink and the gold. I can never get enough planner stickers. I will definitely use this. And these really cute bookmarks that say, "Does this book make me look smart?" And they're just, it's cute because you can record like your book and different stuff, like your thoughts, your notes, just general notes on the back, but just, I think these are really cute. So she sent me a few of these. So thank you, Timi. I really appreciate these. I will definitely get some use out of them. All right, so this next book is from HarperCollins. So, ooh, nice. Oh, I like that cover. So this is called Tangled in Time, The Portal by Catherine Lansky. So this is an arc and I believe it comes out, I don't know, does this say when it comes out? March 19th is what it says on this one. So, all right. This looks really good. I believe it's in middle grade. Let me see what this says. If this says anything. So this is book 1 in a series. So the character of Rose has a great life, friends, a loving mom, and a growing fashion blog. But when her mother dies in a car crash, Rose is sent to live with her strange grandmother that she hardly knows, and is forced to attend a new school where mean girls ridicule her at every turn. And the only place Rose can find refuge is in her grandmother's greenhouse. But one night she sees a strange light glowing from within it, and she goes to investigate. She finds herself transported back 500 years to Hatfield Palace, where she becomes a servant and confidant of the banished Princess Elizabeth, daughter of King Henry VIII. Rose soon discovers something else amazing, a locket with 2 mysterious images inside of it, both clues to her own past. Could the greenhouse portal offer answers to the mysteries of her family and their secrets? So this is really cute. This is like a historical fantasy for middle graders. This sounds really cute, and so yeah, I can't wait to read this. And the other book I have is from Harlequin. I already opened all these, but here we are. Alright, so this is Before We Were Strangers by Brenda Novak. I also like this cover, just really pretty. I like the sunset beach colors. Very nice. Alright, so this one came out September 2018. I got it before then, but I haven't read it yet. So here we are, pretty much December, and I'm still gonna read it, okay? Okay. So I believe this is an adult thriller. Sloane McBride was 5 years old and she couldn't sleep and her parents were arguing. And then there was another sound, the ominous thump, before all went quiet. In the morning, her mother was gone. The official story was that she left, and that hadn't sat any better at the time than it did when Sloane moved out at 18, anxious to leave her small Texas hometown in search of anywhere else. But not even a fresh start working as a model in New York could keep the nightmares at bay, or her fears that the domineering father she grew up with wasn't just difficult, he was deadly. Now another traumatic loss forces Sloane to realize she owes it to her mother to find out the truth, even if it means returning to a small town full of secrets and lies, a jilted ex-boyfriend, and a father and brother who'd rather see her silenced. But as Sloane starts digging into the past, the question isn't whether she can uncover what really happened that night, it's what will remain of her family if she does. So yeah, this sounds really interesting. I've got a lot of books on my TBR, okay? So yeah, yes, I'm gonna read this. So yeah, a nice thriller and middle grade historical fantasy. I'm into it. Alright, so that's all I have, and yeah, I had an okay NaNoWriMo. I'm not in the best of moods, and I tried to write and get something done, so I am proud of what I accomplished, even if it wasn't a word count that I could verify with NaNoWriMo, okay? So I at least managed to do something, and I hope I can get some more done in December, and then hopefully maybe I'll be able to do something in January for my own NaNoWriMo to help get me in the writing mood again. Like, I need to kick off the new year making some headway into my books. Okay, so thank you guys so much for watching this, and if you watched any of my previous NaNoWriMo videos, there weren't that many this time because I didn't do much. So thank you for your support. You can like this video if you liked it. You can comment down below, let me know how your guys' NaNoWriMo went, if you finished, if you kind of did it like me, yeah. And if you've heard of either of these books, or if you want to read them, if anybody wants to buddy read them with me, please let me know. I mean, obviously this one comes out in March, but like, I'm up for a buddy read soon in March. That would be fine for me whenever I get to it, okay? Because this one's already late. So yes, how y'all doing? All right, so thank you very much. I appreciate all you guys' support, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. Rainbow.